print study flashcards. Okay, we're going to make a 1/2 inch flap at the top of the page. Smooth that down. We'll use some double-sided tape to help the card stick. We'll put our 3x5 index card in and smooth down the flap. Obviously, we're doing this because the card is too small to run through the printer by itself. We'll run it through the printer. And voila, there's our card. So we'll go into a little more detail. This is a Word document. You want to have a 1/2 inch top margin, but there's a narrow selection for that. So go into Page Setup, Margin, Narrow. And that'll give you a 1/2 inch top margin, which matches our 1/2 inch flap, which matches our 1/2 inch double-sided tape. So we'll put in some text for the question. We're going to move our left margin to 1 3/4 inches. We're going to move our right margin to 5.5 inches. So this should center nicely on our 3x5 card. We'll label this the back of the card. I always do the answer first and then I do the question second. It's just easier to do. We're going to do obviously one side per page. So we'll insert a page break. So that's all that goes on that page. Then we'll copy our answer and then modify it into the question for the front. Copy. Paste. We'll label it front. This is so you can put all the fronts together when you're putting the cards back in order. So I'm going to leave the first letter of the answer and then use underscores for the rest of it. Kind of as a memory jog. Of course, there's a whole art to doing flashcards. You can use whatever you want. There's lots of videos on how to make flashcards. And of course, you can insert a picture. Go to Insert, Picture. Grab a picture. Resize it so it fits on the card. You can generally get about 10 or 11 lines on a card. Depends on what font size you use. So if you want to make little pictures, you can put them in. So now we're making our page. We're going to put our 1/2 inch margin at the top. Draw our line. Neatly fold it over. Mark off our 1 3/4 inch margins. That'll center our 3x5 card. And we'll do the same on the right. There's our double-sided tape. Bought it on Amazon. So we'll rip off a couple of inches and put it in the center. This really helps the card stick when you're loading it into the printer so it doesn't fall out too easily. Once it's between the rollers, it's very, very firm. It won't fall out once it hits the rollers. There's our 3x5 blank index cards. Smooth that down. My printer is face down, top is forward. Yours may be different. Make sure we're on the correct page. Go to print, select current page, very important. Then just print that one page. And here it is. Our card made it through the printer just fine. And there's the front. Let's go and do the back. Well, I mean the front. Again, current page, print. Pull it off. So we have the question on the front, the answer on the back. I forgot to make the top forward, so I had to turn it upside down. So have fun studying.